Alright, good day everyone. This is the Creators Lodge Design Academy, and you are welcome to today's episode of Smartphone Design Tutorial. And today we're going to be learning how I designed this amazing piece in the Pixellab application. Alright, so just sit back and enjoy this video. Alright, I have just imported my design from my gallery. The reason is because I usually love to bring in my original design so that it can help guide me on how to replicate it. All right, so I will first import my original design and then I'll be using that as a guide, okay, so that I don't go off. All right, so I did this design for a very close friend of mine, and I would love to share the tutorial with you guys. All right, so now the first thing we're going to be doing is to import our background, this background that has this white and blue, this white and blue color. All right, so I'm going to be going to my gallery. Remember I said that to go to your gallery, you are going to click on this third icon at the bottom. All right, now the first thing I want to do is I would select this our original image, all right, so that I can access my gallery. So I'm just going to click out. Now I've locked the layer of this image so that it doesn't move around and I don't mistakenly click on it, all right, or I don't mistakenly tap on it. All right, so I'm going to click out and I'm going to click this third icon at the bottom, and you are going to see import. All right, it's either you click import from here or you go to this addition icon and you click from gallery. So I'm going to be bringing my background from my gallery right now. All right, so this is the design. This is the background I use for this design. All right, I know you'll be wondering why is the color different. Don't worry, we'll work on that. All right, so I'm going to mark this and I'm going to go to my relative size and increase it to 100 and my width also to 100. I want it to cover the workspace. All right, then I'm going to lock this layer. I'm going to bring this original image to the top so that I can use it to guide myself. All right, now the next thing I'm going to be doing is to click on this background image we brought. Our original image has a blue, a blue color, but the background we brought has brown color. So I'm going to click on the background and I'm going to my hue, my color filters. I'll click on color filters and I will work on my hue. All right, so I'm just going to work on this hue until it changes to the blue color. Now if you notice that it has changed to the blue color. Okay, now it has changed to the blue color. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is to increase my saturation just a little bit. All right, let's say to about 10. All right, so now I'm just going to leave my brightness to 0, my contrast to 0. Then I'm going to mark this. All right, and I'm going to make this visible so that I can see what next. So I'm going to bring in these curve cuttings that is on the left and on the right. That's what I'm going to be bringing in next. So I'm going to bring in from my gallery. Alright guys, so I've just imported the cutting. This is the cutting and I actually got this image from the pngwing.com. pngwing.com is a website that allows you to download transparent files and icons, yes, for your designs. All right, so I'm going to be dropping the materials for you guys. All right, so I'm just going to mark this and I'm going to increase this size. Now I'm going to make this layer, our original image, I'm going to make it invisible. All right, so I'm going to change the hue of this color filter. I'm going to change the hue because we also want it to be blue in color. Yes, so I'm going to change the hue and I won't increase the saturation. I'm just going to make the saturation to be let me see if -6. Yes, -6. So I'm going to mark this and I'm going to rotate and I'll make my angle of rotation for this one to be -41. Let's see. Yes, let's see. Let's see. Um, um, Trying to position it. All right. So before we position it, I'm going to erase a part of this. All right. I'm just going to erase this side that is not needed, not necessary. Okay. So I'm just going to erase this. You pick your eraser tool, you increase the size. All right, and you're going to erase this, and I'm going to mark this. Yes. So once I'm done marking this, I'm just going to place this here this way. All right. So let's check our original. All right, so let me just align it this way. Now you can see we are making progress. All right, we are making progress. Yes. All right, so I'm going to leave this way. So we've gotten that. I'm going to make this layer invisible. Then I'm going to copy again this same cutting. I'm going to copy, and I'm going to click on my crop. Yes, what I want to do now is I want to change the direction. All right, so let me just put it this way and see. All right, let me change the rotation. Okay, I'm going to click on my rotate, and let me see if 41 would work. All right, I'm going to mark this and put this way. All right, let's make our original image visible. All right, so you can see I made use of -41 for the right cutting, and I made use of 41 for the left cutting. All right, so I don't know if you want to call it cutting, but let's just use that for the sake of this tutorial. So I'm going to make this layer invisible. Okay, let me just lock the layers of these two cutting. So the next thing we want to do is to bring in the image of the conveyor. All right, so I'm just going to import that. All right, so this is the image of the conveyor. All right, so I already removed this background in the Pixellab application. All right, and I also used my eraser tool to just blend the bottom part of our hands. All right, so that it can blend on our background. Okay, so I'm just going to mark this now. Yes, I'm just going to mark this, and I'm going to fix it this way. All right, so let me make our original image visible and see. All right, okay. All right, so yes, let me just relative position this at the middle. Yes, awesome. So I'm just going to lock this layer, and yes, so the next thing we want to do is to bring in the gathering to write the text, the gathering. All right, and the font I use for this text is Montserrat. I'm going to drop the font, the link to download. Montserrat, all right, is a very popular font used for used by graphic designers. So I'm just going to write okay, let me write gathering first of all. All right, so I'm going to write gathering, and I'm going to change my color to black color. All right, let me just pick black color from here. Yeah, I'm just going to click OK, and I'm going to click on Montserrat, go to my fonts, and I'm going to search Montserrat. All right, let me see. I think I use Montserrat black, or let me check the design and see. Okay, I think it's semi bold. Let me go back to the fonts. Okay, extra bold, Montserrat extra bold. Yeah, Montserrat extra bold. All right, so I'm just going to place it here. Okay, I'm just going to place it here this way, and I'm going to centralize, and I'm trying to make use of our original image. All right, so we don't go off track. Okay, so I'm just going to centralize. I'm going to make this invisible, the gathering. All right, and I'm going to make a picture visible this way. All right, yes. So one other thing I did is that this is the gathering. Okay, the top part of this text, the gathering, is trying to, the color is trying to fight with or it's in war, all right, with our hand region. All right, meaning that the gathering is not really visible because it's black, and it's not really resting fully on the white background. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is to add, white effect on some parts of our hands, all right, so that the text, the gathering, can be very, very much visible and easy to capture. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to be clicking on this sticker, the sticker icon. So once I click on sticker, there's a white sticker that is going to come up on your screen. All right, at the top side you will see a white sticker up. All right, I'm just going to increase the size of that sticker. Now do not mark whenever you are done creating a sticker. All right, once you click on the mark sign here, once you click on it, the sticker will disappear. All right, let's do that and see. Now once I mark this, you can see the sticker is no longer there. All right, so once you click on sticker, do not mark. All you just need to do is to click out of your click on your workspace. All right, click inside of your workspace. So once I click inside of my workspace, the sticker is still there, and this is it. All right, it's a white sticker. Okay, so what I'm just going to do, I'm going to be reducing the size of the sticker, and I'm going to be placing it here. I'm going to place it beneath the gathering. I want the stickers to be on some parts of our hands, but I don't want it to be on the text, the gathering. All right, because I want the text, the gathering, to be visible. I don't want it to fight with our hands. All right, so I've created the first sticker. Let me lock the text of gathering. I've created the first sticker. I want to create more. All right, I want to create more so that it will help me, all right, and I'm trying to reduce the shape of the sticker also, so it doesn't become too big. All right, so I'm going to create another third sticker here. I'm going to create another one here, and I'm going to create, I think, a last one here. All right, so I'm going to move my text upwards, this way. All right, so now you can see, when you look at this design, you will understand that now the gathering is more visible compared to the previous time, because now it's looking like the gathering is sitting on a white background. All right, making it more visible for the eyes to capture. All right, so what I'm just going to be doing, I'm going to be locking the layers of this sticker because they can easily move around if I don't lock them. All right, so I'm just going to click on this gathering, and the space in between the letters is kind of too much for me, so I'm just going to click on my spacing, and I'm going to stay on letters, not words now, on letters, and I'm just going to reduce, just like -2. All right, so I'm going to click on relative position and centralize this. All right, so we've been able to achieve the gathering. Okay, let's see. So the next thing I want to do is to bring in this like oval shape, or should I say this cycle shape. All right, this imperfect cycle. So I'm going to bring in, it's a PNG file. All right, I'm going to make it available also. So I'm going to go to my gallery and click from gallery. All right, so this is the image. It's a PNG file, and you get the resource file. All right, so I'm just going to bring it in, and I'm going to just click on color and make it black. All right, once I enable color, I pick my black color. All right, yes, so that's it. So let me see how it's placed in the original. All right, remember I said I love using my original to work so that I can almost I would create something that would almost look like it. All right, so I'm trying to increase the size, all right, of the shape. All right, I'm trying to increase the size, and I'm trying to rotate. Okay, that's what I'm doing now. Then I'm trying to hold here and draw. All right, draw like this. All right, yes, something like this. Okay, so now we have this here. All right, so now we have this here. Let me see our original image. All right, so okay, so I will still add one more sticker. All right, one more sticker. I'm just going to copy this sticker and bring it somewhere here. Yes, I'm going to bring it beneath this cycle shape. Yes, because I want that cycle shape to be kind of visible too. All right, so I'm just going to lock the layer of the sticker, and I'm going to lock the layer of the cycle shape. Yes, so I just want to type my D now, so I'm just going to copy this the gathering text. I'm going to click on gathering and copy, and I'm going to change it to D. All right, so let me check our original and see. I'm just going to place it here, and I'm going to change the style. All right, it's still Montserrat font, but I'm going to change it. These fonts, some of them come in families, all right? Like Montserrat, now we have Montserrat Black Italic, Black, Bold Italic, Bold, all right? So I'm going to change it from extra bold to just bold. Okay, I'm just going to click OK, and I'm going to reduce this size this way, and I'm going to go to my positioning and click positioning, all right, and just position it this way. Yes, all right. So let me make this invisible. All right, okay. So I think we're going to add one more sticker because our D is not showing. It's in contrast with the color of our shirt, all right, of clothes. So I'm going to copy another one more sticker, and I'm just going to place the sticker behind the D. All right, yes. So we have something like this. Okay, so let me check our original. Yeah, all right, so we are there. Yes, so I'm just going to lock this layer. Okay, so the next thing we want to do now is to bring in 10 a.m. All right, let's bring in word, prayer, and interactive section. Okay, so I'm just going to make this layer invisible, and I'm going to copy my text for Montserrat. All right, I used Montserrat also for that. All right, I'm just going to write word and slash prayer and slash interactive session. Right, let's see. Word, prayer, interactive, and section. Okay, all right, let's see. So, and I'm going to change the font. Okay, I'm going to change the font from Montserrat bold. I'm going to make use of, I think I'm going to make use of Montserrat semi bold italic. Yes, exactly. So I'm going to make it this way. Let's see our original. Let's see how it looks like there. All right, yes, okay. So I'm just going to make this invisible. So this is word, prayer, interactive section, but I'm going to go to align. I'm going to click on align this. I'll click on align, and I'm going to click on remember I spoke about left alignment, right alignment, and center alignment. All right, I'm going to click on the center alignment, yes, to have this. Okay, so I'm just going to make use of my original to just position the text. Okay, just going to position the text. All right, okay, so let's just leave it this way. Yeah, so let's leave it this way. Okay, yes, so we are done with word, prayer, interactive section, and the next thing we want to do is to bring in 10 a.m. 3rd of February. All right, so I'm just going to copy this same text, this same D, and I'm going to change it to 10 a.m. all right, I'm just going to bring it here this way. Let me make use of my original to see the positioning. 10 a.m. Let's do it this way. Okay, let me reduce the size a little, and all right, something like that. Yes, so I'm just going to make this invisible, and I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to write my third February, 3rd of February. Let me see my original. All right, 3rd of Feb and full stop. Then I'm going to change the font. I'm going to change it to Montserrat, I think regular now. Let's see, Montserrat. Okay, let's use semi bold. All right, yes, semi bold. Montserrat semi bold for 3rd of February. All right, I'm just going to try and see how I can position it. Okay, something like this. All right, so let me make this layer invisible now. All right, yes, something like this. 10 a.m. 3rd of February. Okay, so let me reduce this to 40. All right, let me reduce this to 40. All right, so 10 a.m. 3rd of February, we've been able to achieve that. All right, so the next thing we want to do is to add with the text with Gloria, and to add at UI Garden opposite Queen's Hall. Okay, we are almost done. So the next thing I'm going to write is I'm going to copy this 10 a.m. text again, and I'm going to write with Gloria Dove. Let me see. Yeah, okay. I'm going to write with Gloria Dove. Let me just write Gloria Dove. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to reduce this. Okay. And I'm going to place it here, and I'm going to copy this and write the text with. Okay. With, yeah. So please, I would like to check the font I use now for width. Okay, so I'm just going to play around now. Change this letter W to small letter. I'm going to change it to small letter. So I'm going to go to my font. I want to see if I can get the exact font I used with for the width. Let me see if I can see the exact font I used for width. All right. No, that's not it. Let me check again. Just give me a minute, please. All right, let's make use of autograph. All right, so there's a font called autograph. I'm going to make the font available also. Okay. Photograph signature. Yes, let's make use of the font photograph signature. Yeah, photograph signature. Okay, so I'm just going to increase the size of the width, and I'm going to make this layer invisible. Now if you notice my text, the width, it's looking like part of the letter W is invisible, right? So what you just do is to click on width and go to your letter A for the text layer, and then you click on padding. All right, padding this. Once you click on padding, then you will increase the left padding. All right, now you can see the more you increase the left padding, the more the letter W is making itself visible. And also you increase your right padding a little bit. All right, so yeah, so you're just going to increase the size of this. Okay, let me check the original design. Okay, to place the width. All right, so I'm just going to bring this here this way. Yeah, something like this. Okay, I'm just going to move. Let me see the original again. I'm just going to move my width to somewhere here. Yeah, to somewhere here, and I'm going to move my Gloria Dove down a little. Yeah, somewhere here this way. Yes, so with Gloria Dove. All right, so the next thing we want to do now is to write our address, the other stuffs. So, and this is the very most easiest part. So I'm just going to click on I'm going to copy this Gloria Dove text. I'm going to click on copy, and I'm just going to write the address. So these are address. All right, so I'm just going to change our address now from I think it's in bold. I'm going to change it. I'm going to change the style from bold. Yes, I'm going to also use Montserrat. Montserrat. Let me see, semi bold. Okay, yes. So we're going to make use of the font Montserrat semi bold. All right, and I'm just going to relative position and make this centralized like this. All right, yes, so something like this. All right, so the next thing is to add note strictly for just 20%. So I'm also going to copy this font like this, and I'm going to write note. Yeah, so this is it. And what I did for this is that I added a text background to it. All right, there's a thing called text background. That's what I'll be showing you guys now. So I'm going to click on still on my text icon. I'm going to click on background. All right, there is this after the curve. You click on background and you enable. Okay, so I'm going to change my text background to the color blue. Okay, let me make use of this. All right, so this is note strictly for just 20%. Let me just extend the text background to bottom padding. Let me just increase the bottom padding by 3. Okay, by 3. Yes, so I've increased it by 3. So the next thing I want to see is to write to reg send tg to yeah, stuff like that. So I'm just going to copy this and I'm going to write to reg um, to reg send tg. So all right, so we're just going to write any number. Okay, let me just write uh, all right, so I'm just going to place this here this way, and I'm going to reduce the size this way. All right, and I'm just going to bring it down a little. All right, something like this. All right, so if you can see, now we are done with the design and it's looking pretty much like the original. Now you can see this design is not even up to 40 minutes, so you can do something as powerful as this on the Pixellab application. Now if you noticed, in all my writing of the text, I always ensure that there is space in between one layer of the text and another. All right, do not join your text, so don't let it be so close to each other, something like this. All right, or something like this. All right, don't let it be so close to each other. Your text needs to have a breathing space. All right, so you need to give space, okay, for each of your text. All right, and don't let your text to be so close to the end of your canvas, something like this. Okay, it's not really a nice idea. All right, it's not a nice idea. So always ensure that there's space at the bottom and at the top of your design whenever you are doing a design. All right, if you see that the space is not enough, do well to move some things upwards. All right, and ensure that you create enough space, all right, for your design. All right, so once you are done, you are going to click on this save icon and you are going to save as project so that you can be able to access it, all right, in your Pixellab application when next you come. Probably want to make a change or stuff like that. And if you want to, if you don't want to save, if you are done saving as project, you also save as image, so that once you save, it's going to save inside of your gallery, all right, on your phone. All right, so this is how I created this design. I hope you love this video and you love this tutorial.